Although we touched on the major technical updates in the 959 Panigale first look preview, there are additional details to reveal. In addition to the longer stroke Super Quattro engine, identical stroke measurement to the 1199 to 1299, engineers fitted another pair of showerhead-style fuel injectors atop the throttle bodies. This complements the extra displacement, netting a stronger spread of power throughout its 11,500 RPM power band, a 200 RPM increase compared to the 899. Other powertrain upgrades include the fitment of the 1299 Panigale's 60mm diameter exhaust pipes, a slip-resist clutch basket and high-flow paper-type air filter. The cylinder head and case covers were also tweaked slightly to reduce noise in compliance with 4 Euro emission/noise standards. Like its 899 predecessor, those components on the 959 are manufactured from cast aluminum instead of the 1299's lighter magnesium bits. On the chassis side, the double-sided swing arm has been tweaked to accommodate the European-spec shotgun-style side exhaust, and the pivot point is 4 mm lower, similar to what Ducati did in 2013 with its R-Spec 1199 Panigale. Further changes include a one-tooth smaller rear sprocket and wheelbase stretches by 5 mm. Another notable improvement is the addition of high-grip machine foot pegs for both rider and passenger. Rounding out the hardware updates are a wider upper fairing with an added set of air intakes, a taller windscreen, and fixed-position mirror stays. Ducati says the tail section is tweaked as well, but we couldn't notice a difference visually compared to the outgoing 899. Panigale even more fun-sized. During the course of our last few tests, the Junior Panigale has established itself as the preferred Ducati superbike for corner carving missions, both on the street and racetrack. Why? Because its more manageable engine size makes it easier to control at full tilt. And the 959 reinforces that sentiment. Still a rever, the added piston stroke helps the Ducati accelerate off turns with extra gusto. Strangely, the 959's mid-range boost isn't as extreme as we remember during the 1199 to 1299 transition, which increased bore, instead of stroke, but it does increases the vehicle's flexibility. Riders don't have to work the 959's shift lever nearly as much compared to the 899, as the extra torque can pull a higher gear in some corners. As usual, the Ducati's factory-equipped UUICKSHIFTER makes smooth work of upshifts. However, it could actuate faster versus other factory e-shifter setups we've tried recently from Japan and Germany. It would also be neat if engineers borrowed the 1299's auto blip/downshift assist function, but considering its price, MSRP is the same as the original single quote 14,899, we're happy to engage a lower gear the old-fashioned way, with synchronized hands and left foot. Exhilarating with calibrated throttle response, the 959 delivers the buzz we crave from Ducati sport bikes. Yet with its 3-way adjustable engine power, and 8 traction control settings, it can be sampled more easily, in a wider range of environments and rider skill sets. Riding at your favorite racetrack? Put it in race mode. Wanna pop wheelies on the weekend? The sport setting is perfect for that. Riding on a tight, damp or unfamiliar road? Then you'll want the wet setting. Another nice touch is the easier squeezing clutch lever. We also like the clutch's mechanical back torque limit function, prevents rear wheel hop, which complements the electronic brake control (EBC) that modulates the amount of fuel entering the engine during deceleration. The EBC controls engine brake effect during high RPM downshifts. In spite of its 4-pound weight increase, the 959 continues to dance well. It's a nimble bike that can be placed with precision while delivering the right sensation at lean. Obviously, the fitment of Pirelli's racing spec Diablo Supercorsa tires to our test unit boosted handling capabilities. It comes off the showroom with longer life, but less grippy Diablo Rosso Corsas. Stability was top-notch too. But to be fair, there isn't a ripple on the recently repaved Circuit Ricardo Tormo upon which we spun an hour's worth of laps. Though the Showa and Sachs suspension components didn't change, nor did the Brembo/Bosch sourced brakes, they perform without flaw at a spirited pace. The high-grip footpegs, which now adorn Ducati's entire sport lineup, allow for greater control by providing a sturdy leverage point. We continue to enjoy Panigale's adeptly proportioned control layout. However, taller than average riders might feel a tad cramped, although the taller windscreen mitigates that complaint slightly and is a welcome change. The monogram digital dash panel is clear and simple to decipher at a glance, and once you learn the nuances of the menu system, making changes is a snap. The only strike against the menu system is that adjustments have to be made at a standstill, not on the fly, while riding. A lot of people might complain about Ducati bucking traditional class hierarchy and rules with its nearly liter-sized entry-level 959. But this new Ducati represents all the things that draws riders to the Panigale pedigree. It's fast but not intimidating, has the same thumping pulse, appearance, and much of the feel. However, it generates even wider grins for 3/4 the price of a standard $12.99.